We can do it.
I like that. That was good. Wait, that was really good.
Oh, Sharon!
Sound like Luann.
I know, right?
That's a scary hotline.
A cabaret singer.
Don't call this hotline, girl. We won't know what gender you are.
Oh, we'll play that game.
Well, okay, so with the microphone, you want to keep it like a fist away from you is sort of like
I
the...
heard that.
Yeah, okay. And I think like the way that we kind of have it where it just like faces you
Yeah.
straight on is like kind of
Straight
fine.
on, yeah.
Yeah, and you when you hold it in your hand, that's fine. Try not to like tap it or like hit it with something else, you know, because it
Blow
will...
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it will pick that up too.
Yeah, it'll pick up on
Other camera.
Right there.
right there.
Or what about you guys?
It's right next to you.
That one's
Bridget's phone.
pointing at them.
I just have to hit
It's on my
play.
thing
Is
here,
it?
but
It's
not-
playing.
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't working.
It's going right.
No, not yet. I was just doing this because I want to see
yeah.
what this sounds like.
It's gonna be great.
It's honestly...
People are just gonna be so excited about
Right,
this.
like
that-
we just need this to have this to say that we did it. If
Oh
it,
yeah.
If it fails, it fails. Like
Well,
whatever.
but also like the first guest ever. Well, we should start.
This is so true.
Yeah.
This is the first guest ever.
Mother's Day special.
The Mother's Day
We are
special.
literally doing it on Mother's Day.
I know.
We really are. It could not get more. It's like not meta, but like it couldn't
So
get
it's
more on the
Leslie
nose.
And Tara.
Yes.
And Jen, of course.
And Tara and Jen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to start the?
We're gonna
video?
start now. I did. I started them.
You just.
I know.
He takes such good
You
care
just
of
take
me.
clips out of it, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we post the whole thing
The
on
whole
YouTube.
thing goes on YouTube.
Oh, so you're not
So
yet.
all of this
Not
is
till we
getting
start.
posted.
No, yeah, like I'll edit it. I'll edit
Yeah,
it. Don't
yeah,
The
worry.
yeah,
beginning part, like my ass just going fast.
Yeah. No. Well, maybe. No. 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 Blake usually gets me like in the beginning though, like
Yeah,
shuffling my bangs.
I show a little bit of us like fixing ourselves, and then the
'cause
audio
we're just
like
so real.
catches
Like,
in.
we're
Exactly,
just-
gotta
we're
keep it
just,
real.
like-
Then at the end, a little bit of us at the end, like
Yeah.
wrapping up because it's cute and relatable.
Well, people,
this
like,
is
wanna
a DIY
know,
show.
like how the magic is made, how the
No,
sausage
exactly.
is
One
made.
on YouTube, the one that the recording didn't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Newlywed Game Part 1.
Yeah, we like to
Yeah.
break down the third wall sometimes, fourth wall.
Yeah, like where it's not so glamorous all the time. Like
No, no.
sometimes we're just
We're just
regular guy and gal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like I sound like a chain smoker right now. I'm like my voice feels so.
Well,
I'm
she
so
said
raspy.
she's like
Yeah.
my voice isn't at its best. I'm a little bit raspy. I said
Should
that's okay.
Gargle with salt and water?
No, no, it's really it's
That's
okay.
what happens after a night of indulging.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
Indulging and like we were
I was screaming.
we were
Karaoke.
I was scream singing. Yeah.
Yeah, we were scream singing, but okay, let's get it started.
Okay.
Okay, so hello everyone. I feel like weird, like we have an audience.
know, it's
like, what do I do with
never-
myself?
Like I'm never like it's always just
It's
I'm
us,
looking
like
at
our safe
you.
space. Like
I
we're really being
know.
vulnerable right now.
We are, you guys. We have some surprise special.
But who better to be
guests.
vulnerable with than the people who brought us life? The women who brought us life.
That was
you know.
prolific. That was
Okay, we'll
prophetic.
just end it now. Thank you guys so much for coming over. We'll finish our bottles of wine and we'll just party and call it a night.
This was great.
It was
This
a really
great.
good idea, but you know, I said too much
No.
already.
You guys, we're here with our moms, Mary and Sharon.
Woo woo, I would sing, but you know, like we said, the vocal cords are feeling. Cheers.
They just
Clink.
cheers. If you're not watching the video, you should
Yeah.
because there's some beauty queens in
If
our
you're
midst.
listening to this, just leave the Spotify, the Apple, and go straight to YouTube. Like you have to be watching.
Yeah, you have to watch.
Like, do you want to see three beautiful women and a person in cargo pants? Yeah, you do.
And a gorgeous man. Zone, Blake.
I know.
I know they can.
Especially with the couch, he blends in.
I know.
The horse couch.
I
the
look
horse
naked.
couch and Blake. It's all one.
We're in the studio, aka Blake's apartment.
Yo, getting into it. We got red on this side, white on that side.
Oh,
Not to
yeah.
bring color into it,
Yeah, but wine.
but wine.
Yeah. Yeah, but like mother like child here.
Well, this
yes.
was all he had.
And it was free.
Sharon, I said, let's get our girl Sharon some Michelob Ultras.
Yeah.
I
Well-
thought, you know what? I was planning to get you some beer.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I like to change it up every now and then.
too, yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking about this wine. all day.
And when we get home and she's like, so like a glass of wine? I said, girl, no, like I feel like I can't even have enough water right now. Then she's like an hour later, oh, so the wine. Then another 30 minutes, I just hear her in the fridge. I could go hear her in the freezer. I'm like, she's pouring herself a glass of wine. She walks out here.
Vacation. It's Sharon's
Well,
vacation.
it's sitting on the table.
Yeah.
I think it was.
And it's
calling my
Mother's
name.
Day, right, girl?
It's Mother's Day. It was free. It's good.
And you're not going anywhere. You're
I'm not going. I'm not
cozied up on
driving.
the horse couch and
That's
having
right.
some wine, and now we're on a podcast.
That's right.
We're podcasting.
And you don't got to work tomorrow.
No, we're it's a travel day for Sharon.
Exactly.
Travel
But
day.
okay, so quick note about the audio. We only have our 2 mics still, so we're like passing it back and forth. You'll hear them in the background. We're gonna give the mics to the moms. You'll hear us in the background. That's just like we said, from the ground up media.
From the ground up media.
We're getting an LLC.
We're DIY.
Yeah.
But we're fun and we're fresh and we're so excited and honored to have our very first guests ever on the podcast. Who better to have than our mamas on Mama's
exactly,
Day?
Exactly. And so yeah, we'll let them sort of give a recap of the exciting things that we got them up to this weekend. The ragers that we did rage.
Here's the thing. I was saying this even earlier.
My body hurts.
I never do this many activities
No.
in a row. Usually I have like one night out on the town on a weekend, if at all. And, you know, maybe a daytime activity. But we, since Friday, have been
Yeah.
going.
And I
But
think
so much
it's
fun.
been a while since our friend group even, and like
Yes.
since we were like we go hard like probably like once every other month.
Once a
feel
quarter.
like yeah, that's not enough though. I feel like I
No,
mean,
like once every
the
other month.
October to November pipeline was pretty
Well,
rambunctious.
we all have a lot of birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of birthdays celebrating.
and so it'd been a minute really since
it had
we
been
like
a minute. Yeah. And
know.
people were traveling.
yeah,
and
we're allowed.
We're allowed-
young and fun and we live in a city.
We do. And we have the most special of guests in our city, so we actually have to show
Yeah.
up, show out, you know, of
Exactly, to
course.
show them
Yeah.
a good time. But why we break our arm and leg and like have no money to live here? Because it's fun. Because it's because you do fun
Because it's
things
fun
like
and the
this.
vodka sodas aren't cheap, okay?
I love spending $800 for one dinner.
Yeah, it's
Don't
so
you?
good.
I have to tell you, there has not been a time that I have come here that we have not just been exhausted. Go nonstop. Every time he hooks us up, and we are on the go.
City living. But yeah,
Blake really planned
It is
a gorgeous
exhausting.
weekend. Oh yeah. But you know,
it's like that's what makes
YOLO.
it fun.
Yeah.
like that's what makes it so special when you come.
Yeah, you didn't
Well,
come here to
and
sit
I've been
around.
here a bunch too because
Right.
of Bridget. A couple summers here, then she's lived here for 3 years, and then even came here before, like for visits, because it's our nation's capital. But I tell you, this weekend we did a lot of firsts. Like we did a lot of first time adventures. You know, on Friday I got a chance to go to the top of the Capitol Rotunda, but then the boat thing was oodles of fun. You know, I mean, just
we're gonna give it over to the mamas now, and they're gonna walk you through their fun times that they had this weekend. And we'll maybe jump in every once in a while, but we're gonna let them talk you through it.
We're here. You can hear us. Don't act.
well, special shout out to the other mamas that aren't with us that were with us all weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, Jen and Leslie and Tara.
Tara.
And happy birthday to Tara again because it's
Yes,
still her
Tara's
birthday.
birthday.
But awesome mamas.
Yes.
Anna and Cole's and Amelia's moms were great. And we had Kayla with us. It just was so much fun.
It
Like
was.
you said, exhausting.
It was exhausting. So we hooked up first at Salazar's, which is where Blake bartends every now and then, and got the party started.
Came in hot.
Came in hot.
Did first time I
missed
did an ice shot and
I
rang a bell.
know. I can't believe I missed it.
I was
I used to play
surprised.
softball, and it kind of pissed me off. I
I
was
could
like,
tell. I was like,
get
girl.
me my shot glass back.
Well, I saw
And-
many people climb into that little
Oh,
like,
yeah.
thing to get their
Tara,
shot
I
glass
think,
back.
was able to get that out of there. Or maybe it was Jen.
Yeah, I
She
think
got it out.
Yeah,
They were both trying.
Anna tried to reach in her short ass.
Yeah. She was practically flipping over the
Well, she was a cheerleader, just like
Right.
Blake.
Yeah, they're
On,
flipping.
on Wisconsin.
flipping. Yes. Okay, then what happened
Yeah,
after
that
that,
was,
Mary?
I mean, that was just chaos.
And then, what did you do after Salazar? Then we went. Then we went to Chicken and Whiskey, and we did shot skis.
Oh yeah, I didn't know the name of that place, but it's the Speakeasy.
Yeah, we went into a chicken restaurant and everyone's eating chicken. I'm like, we're not hungry. Why are we at the chicken place? And literally, you're walking past people eating, like, pulling apart pieces of chicken. And then it was a speakeasy, which was really cool. Very crowded speakeasy.
A very crowded
So
speakeasy.
we dipped our toe in that water, did
A shot ski.
skis, which was tons of fun. And if you're wondering what a shot ski is, it's literally like a cross-country ski with holes dug out and
shot glasses planted in it.
I think that one had like 4 because I've been I've done a shot ski where there's like 6. So
Yeah, there are 4.
so we had to do it multiple times. I mean, we only partaked once, but there was many of us, so we had to do I think 3 shot skis.
Okay,
Yes.
and then after that,
Cole gave us a walking tour onto our next place. Remember, he was acting like a tour guide with the stolen umbrella.
oh yes, and
It was
he,
not for the record.
yes,
For the record,
he
'cause
sheltered us.
I have had in my past a tendency to take things as
Both have
souvenirs.
sticky fingers.
But that was in my young days in the 80s. I am now like
Listen, I used to be a
in my
professional
50s, and
shoplifter. Just saying.
So this umbrella, literally, I'm walking in. It was very rainy on Friday night. I'm walking in. There's like this umbrella literally laying right on the floor. So I'm like, oh, okay. I pick it up. Little did I know there had been a conversation about said umbrella, and I pick it up and I'm like, well, trying to find, like, there were so many people, like, who dropped this umbrella? And I hold it up, and next thing I know, Cole's like, oh my gosh, you got the umbrella from me. I'm like, I didn't know there was a story about the umbrella, and I was supposed to get it for you. So hence, that was an umbrella he had his eye on.
Oh.
And now he has it.
And then where did we go?
We went to, like, it was a jazz club that was phenomenal. I mean, when we got in there,
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, and it literally had a Las Vegas sign. Phenomenal musicians, but we rolled in there. They don't open till 10 p.m., which was a little scary for us moms who, most of us are in bed by 10 p.m. So we roll in there and it's really quiet, and we're like, oh, okay. Well, it wasn't quiet for long, and we showed some love to the band. They let us use the tambourine. We all had fun with the tambourine. And then Blake wanted to do Anna cheerleader with Blake at Wisconsin. Then there was acrobats going on, and then we made friends who might have been cheerleaders in their past or not, but they wanted to also do acrobats. So
And then they wanted to hang out with us.
Blake was very busy spotting intoxicated young women doing
Whose shirt
flips.
couldn't stay up.
Yeah, she
I was
did
also
have.
very intoxicated, so the first ones didn't go so well.
She was not dressed to do cheer moves.
No.
Yes.
No.
And then we had other girls that wanted to, I think, maybe they were away from their moms this weekend and they were feeling like, ooh, mama's in the house, let's dance. But then I think our offspring were getting a little like, hey, that's my mom, not your mom.
Get away from my mom.
Well, a girl, this is Bridget here. Hey. Me and Mary sound a lot alike, so just want to make sure you differentiate. A girl was singing Sweet Child of Mine to my mother.
Oh,
and I said,
you said that.
you are not her sweet child. I am. Thank you.
Well, and she was lovely, and she wanted to dance with me, and we were spinning, and I'm like, well, I'm okay
were
with that.
spinning.
Someone else next to me
'Cause
on the
you're
couch
beautiful,
wasn't so
talented,
okay
and
with
amazing.
it.
Who wouldn't want to dance with you?
Well,
And
it was a lot of dancing. There was a lot of dancing going on, and singing, and hence my raspy voice, loud, straining voice, because you're singing, you're talking, you're having a good time, and perhaps consuming a little bit of alcohol. All that perfect storm. Lots of
Yeah.
yeah.
A
And then
little
today
bit.
we get the invite or the special request to be on the pod, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should gargle with salt and water because I'm sounding like a little raspy.
Well, I always sound like this, so
There
I
you
could
go.
gargle with my wine.
Okay, so then,
cheers to that, Sharon. Cheers to that.
Bam.
and then, so then,
That was just day one. I mean,
Yeah.
that was just day
That
one.
was just day one.
yeah.
Then, we went to go eat at our favorite Mexican place before we hooked up with them. I forgot that. It was delicious.
We got our free tequila shots. I think that really started us.
Right. That started us.
I had a lot of tequila on
This
Friday.
weekend, yeah.
I
That was
don't
my
typically
like
drink.
yeah, I started with that and I was like, I just gotta keep riding
Yeah, I
with
gotta
it.
keep
And I'm gonna
riding
keep
with
moving.
tequila, yeah.
Not at the karaoke, then I was having that vodka and that was did me
Tequila
dirty.
and I broke up in college, but I did get reacquainted a little bit this weekend.
Hey.
But yeah, we all did our own thing for dinner, and then that's when we like hooked back up later. But
Yeah.
that was
Sorry.
no, that was just a lot of fun. Yeah, Friday night.
Well, as she was rolling through talking about what we were doing, I'm like, did we eat that night? I mean, what did we? But then I remembered we went to the what's that place called?
La Plaza.
La Plaza.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Saturday during the day, we also all did our own thing. We shopped. I got a shark mug, got a disco ball. It's iconic. What did you all do on Saturday during the day? Oh, that's when you got your zip car.
We did. Okay, so everybody, if you're an avid listener, you know that I was beefing with Zipcar.
Yeah, we hated
but
them.
I do this thing where I go back to transportation companies that have wronged me.
Yeah.
Southwest Airlines, Zipcar. And yeah, I do love Southwest Airlines, even though they have, stranded me in my time of need many times. But we got a Zipcar, and the listeners know that I just moved relatively recently.
Is a zip car like a Uber?
It's like a rental car. It's like but you could do it for a day. So you can if you have a
hours.
subscription, you can rent a car, and they have them stationed at different
All over
parking
garages.
lot. Yeah.
No, like just
different-
garages like in your
I'll be
neighborhood.
honest. The first time we did it, I felt like we were stealing a car because it's like walk a block over. There's a car on the street. You don't have a key.
Right.
And you've used the phone and the app, and then poof, you get in the car, you start it up, you can return it back to the same spot, and you don't have to put gas in it, and you can literally do it for an hour or for days. But for like a short term, we've decided it was like the way to go because like we were gonna go to Arlington, to go to Costco, to go to Marshall's, Home Goods, and like going in an Uber just wasn't gonna work out, you know.
No,
We had to get like
that's a
some
great idea.
protein bars, we just had things to do.
Yeah.
And we, of
We're
course, and I
busy.
knew the way we shop, and I knew, okay, we're not going to be leaving light-handed. And we
Right.
bought bulky things.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the scooters. They're not really yours. You're just borrowing them for a little bit. But that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice when it works, but one time the car wouldn't unlock, but you unlock it with your phone. It was a big whole mess. But when it works, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you like the scooters, Sharon.
I do. And you know what? We did not scooter this weekend.
Didn't.
Not at all,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He made me walk.
Blake loves a walk.
I know.
He does. Or a run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I did. We were walking yesterday and she was like, oh, we just walked a lot. I said, girl, we barely walked this trip. But today I did make her walk all day. And then we saw 2 scooters by the chapel or the cathedral. And then I was like, okay, I thought about getting on them, but also this is literally all hill.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to go
Treacherous.
down it with you. Yeah, and I was
Treacherous.
like, the sidewalk isn't like a flat sidewalk, so like we're bound to like eat shit. So I was like, we're just gonna have to surpass them right now. And in Georgetown, way too like foot trafficy.
So many
I'm like,
people.
I would not want to. I was like, I don't want to do it
There was
around
a lot
here.
of people around there.
Yeah.
Now, we walked all the way over to north of Massachusetts.
Noma.
Noma. Yesterday from here. That's a long way, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not, I mean, it's like a solid 35 minute, which I
Yeah.
feel like though, because like at home, I used to think about this too when I would go back home, like from living here. It's like you can't really walk very many places you have to hop in a car. So it's like when you're used to walking, you're used to it. When you're used to driving, you're used to it. But yeah, that's a good,
Right. So
That's a
he
good
said that
walk.
wasn't a lot of walking.
but Blake,
And then-
Blake walks everywhere.
Well, yeah.
He frowns upon the Uber.
Right.
He does.
Yeah. Well,
But he's just an eco-friendly king.
yeah. Well, and that's, he just likes to be physically fit, and walking helps him, I guess.
He's very physically fit, yes. But I mean,
That's why
it is
your
a
legs
very
are so
walking
big.
town, though. Even
Too
when
much
you're
walking.
no matter where you're walking, there's just like things to look at too. Like
There
even
is.
if it's like people's houses or like brownstones, it's just every street is so different.
Right.
So,
And I do admire all them homes.
oh my gosh,
They're beautiful.
Well, and
Some
like
of them need to
Georgetown today.
pick up more on their yard.
absolutely, girl.
No, they do need to tend.
Yeah, we were pointing them out. Fix it. Cut the grass.
Yeah, yeah. How about pull a few weeds?
Yeah.
weeds. Because this time, well, you guys have gotten a lot of rain. We've gotten a ton of rain back in the
Right.
Midwest. But we did have a great, I think everyone had a really good day doing their thing. And then we met up at the wharf and got on this phenomenal boat. And
The CDC.
We were a little, the CDC. We were a little worried because it had been a gorgeous, gorgeous day. But then, like, it was getting darker, and based on multiple weather apps, I'm like, okay, we're getting on the boat at 5, and it's going to rain at 5. And I could tell that online when I looked at the boat, I'm like, well, it's got a canopy. But we really scored because it also had sides, and it was like a brand new boat. It was, and then we had, God bless Anna's mom. She was like, they have a boat at home, and we have a boat too, but she was pulling ropes, and she was like first mate. And then Cole was a phenomenal boat driver. But it was just really fun because it didn't matter what the weather was like outside because we were all nice and toasty and singing. And
We were all trapped in the boat.
trapped in the boat. But we thought, hey, if we have to, like, it wasn't a 3-hour tour. It was a 2-hour tour.
No, thank God it wasn't a 3-hour tour.
I don't think we would have made it.
No,
going
we
to the
wouldn't. There was one
bathroom-wise.
thing lacking. It was
Yes.
called a little
Yeah.
toilet. And there was lots of seltzers and beers being consumed.
A lot of high noons.
A lot of high noons. I
Yeah.
thought we brought too many, and there wasn't one left at the end.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah,
get on
and
that
then
part. I was
we-
nervous about that.
We got
Yeah.
off the boat and had to run for it because of the rain. But Blake set us up at a Lupo, or great meal, big table, and then delicious dinner we all enjoyed. And then we headed over and did some karaoke.
We did.
Mic drop.
Which I have never experienced this, but at this particular place, what was it called?
Live K?
Live K. Okay, you could book your own room. Okay, Mary, being the genius she was,
Well, we had to do a little convincing because they
Yeah.
were all booked. But I'm like, you
Took
mean to
care
tell
of
me
it.
you don't have an
Yeah.
hour? Like you could squeeze us in between the last booking, this next booking, and it worked out. And I had never been in a private karaoke room except asterisk, shout out to the Darien moms and girls. When we went to New York last November for Bridget's birthday, we went to Koreatown and had a karaoke suite. I didn't know those things existed in the United States. And it was pretty cool. And then we just thought we would be able to do the open thing,
open
but it was
mic,
packed.
like,
And
yeah.
then there are clearly people that are professional people,
Yeah.
like karaokeers.
Right.
They do.
Groupies.
We were looking at the queue, and like it might have been this morning by the time we would have gotten in the hopper.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of
Oh.
requests already in.
Okay.
Might
No,
not
but
do
I
this.
had never heard of such a thing.
I want to add the caveat that we didn't just get any karaoke room. We got the largest karaoke room that this karaoke place had to offer. It had like plasma screens and a like big giant like microphone stand that went around, and it
You
was
could have put
awesome.
25 people in there.
easily.
Oh, for sure.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do believe we're going to recreate this weekend again with these lovely women and children. And we will be booking the suite. And all prices, people, are subject to negotiation, by the way.
Right.
So when they quote you a price, you just walk
say,
away and
"Nah."
say, I don't think so. And
Right.
then next thing you know, like 30 seconds later, they're tapping you on the shoulder. Okay, let's go back to the drawing
Can
board
we work
here.
out a deal?
Yeah, work out a deal. But I need to backpedal for a minute. There was a situation on the boat that Blake needed to rescue something from the water.
a
It was
balloon.
very important.
Well-
and it was a happy birthday balloon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tara.
That was
again.
after
It
the
her
log
birthday.
he was trying to
Well, he tried
get.
getting like logs and timber from the Potomac, which I'm not quite sure what we would have done with that. But when he spotted the balloon, we had to make it happen. And once it was retrieved, we realized, yes, it said happy birthday with a game console handheld. It was clearly for an 8-year-old boy, but Tara could not have been more excited with the balloon. She carried it around most of the night, and then in turn gifted it to
Recycled
somebody
it.
else for their birthday. It was very wet too. It was very wet. Blake
Right.
was wet.
He was
But-
pleased to get it, I think.
But we knew that we had several retired lifeguards on the boat. So we had all the faith in the world. And Sharon had already verified that there were flotation devices.
She can't swim.
She can't swim.
Well, she's saying retired
I am a retired lifeguard, and I have a boat, and I knew that there were
of me.
flotation, water safety craft items under the seats. Yes. So, but yeah, thank you for the balloon, Blake. It was for Tara. I think she
I'm sure
felt
she
very
thinks
special.
it's special. Yes.
Well, shout out to Leslie, our first mate.
Yeah, well, there's another thing with Tara is she has the new traveling koozie. The infamous rainbow koozie.
There's a rainbow koozie now, and it's
There's lore to this weekend
there's
now.
lore. There is so much lore to this weekend.
We're gonna write a book.
I think this morning, which we'll get to, we went to brunch as well, Mother's Day brunch on actual Mother's Day.
Like a 4-hour brunch.
I have never
It's perfect.
seen so many people simultaneously dropping it low as our group was
At karaoke.
yesterday. I mean, everybody was like shimmying down. I said everybody is gonna be like feel like they worked out last
Yeah.
night because they're gonna have tight quads because we were singing and dancing, and Sharon did Delta Dawn, and it was epic, and it was perfection. And then
Mary and I knew that.
yes,
Who sang "Baby Got Back with Me"? Was it you?
No,
and
it was
Jen?
Tara and Jen.
Okay.
And they were
We were going
Backing it
hard.
up.
Are you gonna put any of those videos on this?
Right? Twerking.
We'll have to
Yeah.
insert some videos.
We'll insert some clips.
Little teaser videos
Mm-hmm.
on this episode.
Yeah, I will. It
Yeah,
was.
the people need to
Say,
see.
would your mom do this?
That's good. Listen to the episode and find out.
Listen to the episode. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like there was so much dropping it low. It was phenomenal. I don't think I've laughed this hard, this consistently for like 3 days straight as I did this weekend. It was
Yeah.
so much fun.
It was really electric.
I need to shout out to Club Pilates in Woodbridge. Maybe you can sponsor Blake and Bridget because it's from my 2 days a week Pilates classes that I was able to like get it low. Not as low as Jen, who was doing yoga poses.
Yeah.
I wish I would've seen
Who's
that. Yeah.
obviously a yoga master, because I was like, wow, girl,
And
you
she's
can.
like 6 foot tall.
And she's a very tall, slender, lovely woman. But yeah, she could really keep doing those yoga classes with George, her 15-year-old son.
They are paying off.
They are paying
Jen
off.
is a listener. We love you, Jen.
Jen,
Illy
missed
Jen.
you today, but
You
girl,
go, girl.
we had a lot.
We
of
really did
fun.
miss you today.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And Jen and I talk about, you get to know people. You know a lot about people. Like I feel like Sharon and I have met a million times, but we haven't.
right. Yeah.
And I think now we're gonna be getting together because we don't live that far. And see you
You know,
later,
I was
Blake
thinking-
and Bridget. I have to come to Anna's on the lake, but no, Jen and I we kind of met but never did. The girls lived together, but we were like always in contact and texting. And so, but we finally got to like talk and realized like we grew up right by each other. And like her and her husband got married at the church my in-laws grew up in and got married at, and Amelia was baptized there. And I'm like, holy cow. So now I think she's going to come to Darien, and we're going to do a little
You can do Mom's Weekend, literally your own version.
In Darien.
But I'm
gonna
well, it's so
have her
weird how
retrace her
everybody is
childhood
in the.
steps.
Yeah.
It's such a small circle,
Oh, yeah.
really.
Oh, yeah.
Leslie's not far. Tara's
Yeah,
not
Leslie's
far.
just in the
Right.
northern suburbs. Yeah,
Right.
and her husband, like we found out, knows my husband from the professional side, and he works in Oak Brook. So yeah, it's like no 6 degrees of separation. It's more like 2 or
Right,
3.
right.
But no, we had so much fun Friday night. I was just like, oh, this is our peak. Like we're gonna have such a lovely next 2 days. Like this group's gonna settle down. Oh no. No. I think that was the warm up. And then even today we kind of coasted in, and everyone was, kind of dragging a
little
little bit. And I was
low-key,
like, oh, I'm
yeah.
going to be getting myself like a nice hot tea with my brunch. And then all of a sudden people are like, wow, this is a bargain for bottomless brunch. Bottomless brunch all around for
Mimosas.
everyone. Mimosas, Aperol spritzes. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Champagne.
Yeah.
There's champagne for all the moms and
I
girls.
didn't care for the champagne.
It was really sweet. A little too sweet.
Well, yeah, and I didn't have no mimosas. I just had
do you
straight
like
orange
champagne?
juice. Not really.
And I don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But I did have my cup of coffee here. That's
Yes.
really the most important thing in the morning.
Yeah, got to start the day with some
The
coffee.
coffee, right.
Absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
souffles were delicious.
They were very good. The food was
Yeah.
delicious.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep, very nice.
It filled my tummy for most of the time.
But a little more low key than the rest of the weekend.
Oh yes, yes. It was a good conclusion.
Poor
good wrap
Anna,
up.
she's the only one that really looked
Anna.
like.
But then she ordered a Bloody Mary, but man, she was not.
I
That
know.
Bloody Mary was going down like cut glass, Anna. Cut
think she
glass.
drank-
But I was feeling your pain because I've been there, girl. Yeah. But Blake, you got your liquid IVs pre, post, in between. Like
Oh,
you were,
yeah.
you
I
were
was
like
taking
you had those
Advil last
those
night.
electrolytes. You were good.
I was like, I can't. I knew I was going to be
Kayla,
bad.
I think I said she slammed a Gatorade. I'm like, oh yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
Next year.
I used
year.
the last 3 liquid IVs I had. I was like, I was saving them for, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Well, we
and I was
totally-
like, this is my moment now. Like, I can always get more, but I got to use the ones I have right in front of me. I'd be a fool not to.
So
and I was
smart.
pretty
I
good
know.
about chugging water, but when I woke up on Saturday, I was kind of like, dee. And when I woke up today, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, we drank a lot of water today.
Yeah, I still feel like I can't get enough. I'm like,
Oh, no,
having
I'm-
this wine not helping, but,
No.
whatever.
But hey, when in Rome.
Suck it up.
Like, we were ready to go to bed.
I was snoring.
Yeah, we both fell asleep watching The Housewives. We missed like
my
half an
God.
episode. We have to go back.
Oh, yeah, backtrack.
Just kidding. We've seen it already. But then
Okay for me to get up.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, the wine's right there.
I want to get an ice cube.
Oh, okay. But yeah, then we dispersed. We had a little photo shoot outside of
Yeah.
All Purpose where we ate.
Shaw, yeah.
Gorgeous time. And then my mom and I went to the cathedral. Gorgeous. Then we walked around Georgetown. We fought a flea market. I was like, oh my God, that's so us.
You saw carrots.
Yeah, I saw the carrot crocs.
Were they actual Croc brand carrot? Like
Yeah.
Crocs?
I should have got them.
You
Like I literally,
should've.
like I should have asked at least how much they were. Got a really cool shirt.
Yeah.
And then we just wandered around, and I didn't even buy anything at Abercrombie. I tried on like 7 things,
Oh,
and I
really?
got none of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, when I was in there was like one thing that I liked, but
We went to Abercrombie, but like 2 hours apart.
Yeah, we went
Same Abercrombie.
No, same Abercrombie in Georgetown, just 2 hours
And
apart.
I waited the try-on line.
You stood in the try-on
Yeah.
line. Oh no, it was so
And
long.
then didn't buy anything after.
Yeah, then I didn't buy anything. But I was telling her, I was like, I'm having this issue where it's like I'm in between sizes because like, ooh, a medium's a little too tight, like around parts of my legs, but then I get it to the waist, and then it's too big on my waist, and then
Yeah.
like, bah. So I was like, I have to
Because
try everything
he's
on
just
now.
got the most
Yada,
gorgeous
yada, yada,
booty.
yada, yada,
You were doing a lot of squats. He was doing a lot of squats last night. We were all doing squats.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I've
like-
never seen a performance like I did Blake Biggie doing Baby Got Back.
Oh,
It
that's what I kept
was
saying. That's why I had to
something-
keep it a secret because I was like, I'm gonna rap. It's gonna be old school.
It
People are gonna know it.
Really, it was such a treat. And viewers,
But I couldn't do it
listeners,
after my voice. I was literally like, I can't
Oh,
even talk
no,
right
like-
now. Like it's over.
I
That fun house of a karaoke place
oh
too.
my God, there were mirrors
Mirrors
everywhere.
and
I was trippy.
neon lights and blah.
I don't understand how professional music. I mean, they're professionals, but like, I do one night of karaoke, and I'm not even singing every song. I can't.
How they perform a concert.
I don't. How do you do a
Like,
concert?
how does Taylor Swift
How
go
does
in?
Taylor
yeah.
Swift do the Eras tour? How does she do it?
Yeah.
3.5 hours straight for days and months in a row. And I'm like, I sang Cruel Summer. I'm done.
And
I'm
it
out for the
must be
count.
like, I mean, obviously the alcohol doesn't help. I think like
Yeah.
talking and yelling, screaming like for half of the day already
Yeah.
doesn't help.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, it is like when you think about it, extremely impressive.
Yeah,
was
it really
crazy.
is. It
But
really is.
what'd y'all do for the rest of today that led you
Oh,
here?
Yes. So then we left brunch and we got permanent bracelets. We got zapped is what they call it. And we got like permanent bracelets, so they like solder them on to your wrist basically. And we got the same one. That was my Mother's Day present to Mary, my mother. And then we went to the Dumbarton Oaks Gardens, which were gorgeous. And I feel like in a couple of weeks they'll be like in full bloom. It'll be nice.
We passed it. It's in Georgetown.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, but you have to have a ticket.
have a timed
and
ticket.
today they had no more tickets because
Yeah.
I mentioned it.
Mother's Day, probably.
It was just
Yeah,
busy.
there was a lot of like young babies were there too, because I'm like, it's probably a nice thing to take a little baby
Yeah.
to, because it's outside.
There's a little
and-
garden at the cathedral that
Yeah.
we walked around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that was
nice.
cool.
Well,
Yeah.
they had like a little green park area there, and people brought their blankets, their picnic baskets, their yard toys. they were all out there having a picnic and enjoying the day.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It was a really, today was like the best weather day for sure. It was like perfectly temperate and sunny for most of the day. And yeah, it was a good Mother's Day. And now we're here.
Here we are.
And shout out to my boys that are at home that one's in Philadelphia, Henry, and Kevin's at home. I get to see him on Tuesday, but I am a mother of 2 other children. But I thank them and my husband and his mom who said, go see Bridget. And it was great. And it was, it was going to be a great weekend just being with her, but it got tripled because of the great other moms and kids. And it was the perfect balance. You guys planned it so well. You even did up a little itinerary because we got to be together with our children, but then with other people and just laugh. But yeah, you talk about like vocal like strain. I mean, we laughed so much on that boat, like so much on that boat that and then we got to dinner and we're like at a big long table and so we're like yelling back and forth too. But then, like the karaoke thing, I was just like, what was cool. Even like Bridget gave me some little treats this morning too. But I got up early and I panicked because I thought the karaoke place still had my driver's license and credit card, but they did not. So after my heart stopped racing, I went back to bed and I'm like, well, I'll sleep because it was like 7 a.m. I'll sleep for like another hour. Next time I woke up 9:30. Ice Mare has not slept till 9:30. I don't even know. I don't know when.
Ice Mare.
Ice Mare. That's in case of emergency, Mary. That's my nickname. I was like, wow, this is like another Mother's Day gift, a little sleep.
Right.
Because I'm as exhausted as we are, like vocally, and just I don't feel like I'm not tired because I feel like I got sleep. Even sharing a double bed with Bridget. If you've done that, you know what I'm talking about.
I am not very sharing when I sleep. Yeah, I shove people and I snore. That's okay. But yeah.
Well, I will give a shout out to my other son, Willie, as well. He sent me a lovely message this morning. And maybe one of these times we'll bring all of our kids.
That would be fun.
All of the
He's
kids.
like, oh, well, you didn't tell me. And I was like, well, you weren't invited. It's
Sorry.
Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Can't come.
Yeah. You're not a mother.
Exactly.
Well, I told him, Blake and his friends planned it. I can't say no. They were good enough to do it, so I'll just have to go.
Pretty epic.
They bought me the ticket. What am I supposed to do? Right?
Epic. I loved it.
But yeah, that was our Mother's Day weekend. It was
So
a fabulous
fun.
time. It's annual trip now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do have
We're
to.
still here having wine.
Yeah, we're still here having wine.
Here's to Mary.
Cheers!
Cheers. Oh, cheers.
Aw.
Cheers.
I love you guys.
Love you guys. So fun.
But yeah, so we're so excited to make this an annual trip. I'm like, we're gonna have the places that we return to. We're gonna have new places.
5 years, they're going to be going, oh my God, we have to outdo last year.
Exactly.
Outdo.
And we really, yeah.
For 5 years, we're getting a mega yacht.
Yeah, I was gonna
instead
say.
of a boat.
Yeah. Every year the boat's gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
Saw lots of yachts. So I think Sharon and I are going to make some yacht friends.
Yacht
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Yachts of friends.
I love Sharon so much.
Yeah, we're gonna
so
be getting
much.
into it.
No, we really
and,
are.
Yep. And yeah, just a note to everyone who participated. We love you both,
Yes.
or all.
Yes. We love you all.
Just do it.
Love you.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. We love all the boats.
Yes.
We love Kala.
We love everybody. It
And
was so fun.
Tara, I will send you everyone's address so that we can keep the rainbow koozie alive.
Going. Yes. Yes.
It's like Flat Stanley. Got to take a photo with
with
it. Like
it.
Jen said, it has to have new experiences. We wanted to get
Yes.
into college, so it has to be, piano lessons, church. Yeah,
And
build
you
it a
have
good
to-
resume.
You have to write a letter of everything you did
Exactly,
with
with
the
the
koozie.
koozie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a little koozie log of where it's been, where it's
Oh,
going.
yeah. A koozie log.
It's kind of like the diary of the traveling jeans.
Exactly, the
Yes.
Sisterhood of the Traveling
Yeah,
Pants.
the pants. Yes, the traveling pants.
Fabulous
Which
movie.
I still, but I'm like, how that one pair of jeans fit every single person?
no.
Okay, I'm just saying, like the
Yeah,
logistics aren't added. Like just like I was trying to figure out the logistics of National Treasure, and I
No,
still
it's
don't
like
get it.
literally impossible.
You can't sneak into the whatever. Anyways,
Yeah, we're over it.
1+1 does not equal 2.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It is. It could be maybe like a sweater. That's
Sisterhood.
3XL, then it will fit everyone.
Yeah. Or even like the Sisterhood of the traveling T-shirt. Like that just feels more realistic than the
Traveling
jeans.
ring.
Yeah.
Traveling ring.
Necklace.
Yeah.
Hat.
Bracelet.
You can
Bracelet.
recycle those jeans and turn them into something else.
That's so true.
Did you see those recycled items today that they did with jeans?
Yeah, like
Jackets
the
and
tote
dresses
bags and
and
yeah,
totes. Yeah.
cute. Love it.
Totes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
But
That's so
anyway,
fun.
I think that's it for the
Yeah,
episode.
I think so. I was gonna say, should we just ask our moms like
Yeah, what was your fave?
their favorite thing or like what's their should we ask them their favorite thing about their child?
No, because we're like humble.
Yeah, we're so humble. But yeah, maybe
Highlight of the weekend. Maybe. Like, what was the
Highlight.
funniest thing for you this weekend?
yes, highlight of the
Okay,
weekend.
because I know I got mine.
Okay, you go first then.
Okay, mine was when Leslie was trying to record Cole. And she was so excited looking at her little phone. And she's like, hey, can it go? And I'm like, you're not recording.
Yeah, she forgot to click record when
Oh
she
my
was
god, it was so
recording
it was just so funny and so
Oh
pure.
my
I could tell that she was so
God.
hyped to like get that on
Excited,
camera.
yeah.
And I was like, ooh girl.
Oh girl, not quite, not quite. Oh my god, that was
She
so
mentioned
funny.
that at breakfast today, and she was said, she's holding her phone, thinking, "Oh wow, I'm gonna," and then I didn't even hit the record button.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I think my favorite. Oh, there's so many. It was really so great. I think my favorite is either. I think it's when we were at the Vegas Lounge, and everybody was. We were all in a circle, and there was a tambourine moment, and then all of a sudden, Cole
Yeah.
emerged as the master of the tambourine, and it was just really. It was so fun, and then. Yeah, I think Vegas Lounge with the tambourines, followed by the boat. The boat was really good. And watching you all sing Dancing Queen. That was cute. All the moms sang Dancing Queen, and that was really cute and so funny. And yeah.
Yeah, the whole karaoke was good. Yeah.
I have to say, like, I guess it's more of a feeling than a particular moment. How, I mean, I had heard about the moms, especially Sharon, because she's a legend, but literally, really had not met Jen in passing when Bridget and Amelia came here in college to intern. But like, I felt like they were long-time friends. Like,
Right.
because
Everybody
of our
clicked right
the
away.
friendship our children share, like it emulated to us.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
I mean, I was I love all my lifelong friends at home or my golf, but we got along so well.
Right.
It's like, I would hang out with them anytime, even without the kids.
Right.
So we just really took the situation or the circumstances and just made it like a great time.
Right.
It was just,
The
everyone was
best.
wonderful.
Yeah. No.
Lovely.
Everybody clicked right away, and yeah, it was like we fit like a glove.
Amen. Fit
Yeah.
like a glove.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is this like the most precious thing we've ever done?
I think Blake is getting a little verklempt over there.
He's got like a little sparkle in his eye, a little tear. It's so cute.
Tissue time.
Also, watching Blake and Sharon together is my favorite thing ever because they feed off each other.
No, it's
And
everyone
they
though.
were-
You
it
guys
was- that's
at last
true,
night I care. It was
yes.
everyone. It was so
With their
obvious who your
mom,
parent
yeah,
was.
it was so
who your mom
obvious,
was. Like
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
we were just
yeah.
walking. Like you could just everybody knew immediately.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's all y'all's moms.
Watching you two quote the housewives together was really like the
Oh,
best thing
yeah.
ever. And they were doing the same, they were making the same faces and doing the same hand motions.
And now
at
you
dinner.
get how I feel when I'm trying to make it and I want someone else to like
Yes,
get what I'm
yes.
saying and no
No,
one's
I get
getting it.
it.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
finally, my person.
Finally, I have Sharon here to
Which
do-
we are gonna keep watching when you guys
Yeah.
leave. Don't worry.
No, I fully,
Yeah.
that's fully what I expect.
We watched a
I
whole
expect.
season when I was home, so now we got to try to make up
Keep
a whole
it, yeah.
season in the next just hour.
Yeah.
I was over these women. Okay. I have already been with them. So now he's got me rehooked on them. And I'm rewatching them.
You're hooked.
But yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah, I'm hooked.
The housewives, they'll get you.
They will.
They'll get you good.
But these ones are different than, New Jersey and Orange County and whatever. They're crazy.
No, the New York ones are the best ones if you're
Yeah,
gonna watch.
Roni for sure.
And you guys are gonna keep unpacking, or are you done with that?
I think we're in a pretty good. I just really have to get my shit together. I have to organize my clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're in such a good place. I mean, she helps me pack and she helps me unpack. God bless. Shout out to Ice Mary.
do.
Yeah,
Yep, she's a
Ice Mary,
star.
the best. And but yeah, it's looking. Well, when you come in, you'll see it. You'll be like, wow, okay, now everything's starting to really
Okay,
make
yeah,
sense
yeah.
in the apartment.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
good.
Bridget,
Well, then next time we have a party at your house.
Yep.
Bridget.
roof, yeah.
Party at mine. Party
Oh,
at
you
mine.
got a roof,
I got a
outdoor
roof.
space.
Yeah. Party at mine. Mark your calendars.
Okay.
Well, not you listeners, but the moms.
2025.
2025.
Yeah, Bridget's address is.
And that's what we have time for. Don't
Yep.
show up at my house.
Let them know where they
Bring
can.
something.
Yeah, but if you're gonna come, bring me.
Don't come empty-handed.
Yeah, don't bring me a treat or a plant or a this.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or just Miller Lite.
Wine.
Miller Lite, wine.
Wine.
Miller Lite or wine will do. Yeah.
Well, Bridget, where can they listen to us in the meantime?
Well,
Or
dear
find
Blake,
us.
dear Blake, thank you so much for asking. You guys can find us at WWBD Pod on Instagram and TikTok, and at WWBD Pod _ on X. Make sure you're listening to us on all your podcast platforms and watching clips and full video on YouTube, so you can see, especially so you can see Mary and Sharon IRL in the videos.
Wait.
And yeah,
That one.
waving to the cameras. And this was so fun. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, we love you.
Bye.
Bye.